Chris here from Dive Bomber's Garage. We are working on the Quick 56. I'm going to give you a little rundown of what we've been doing. Okay, it's all coming apart. We got the quarter panels done. We got some body work done to the dash. But we need to get this thing apart. We're going to leave the roll bar in there. And we got the front wrap off. We're going to take the doors off. Got some long extensions. And we're going to pick up the body here and here. All right, so we got the body separated from the chassis. Now what we have to do is get underneath the 56 and any loose metal or jagged edges or anything we couldn't get to while it was attached to the chassis. We need to get all that trimmed up, tacked on, whatever, and get it ready for paint. Also, the suspension, some of the components haven't been fully welded. Anything that we tack together like the tranny mount or the driveline safety loop, all that has to be finish welded. So to make this a more informative video, I'm going to weld for a straight 7.5 hours so you can see every bit of it. Besides the tilt front end, which is still not done, which we will make that video, it's been a whole lot of grinding, welding, just like finishing all our design stuff up. So we have the frame. We took the body and separated it from the chassis, disassembled all the suspension, got all the little brackets fully welded, and prepped the frame today, and we got it in our Blitz Black. So this stuff is super sturdy, and even if you paint the outside of the car, it doesn't turn chalky, doesn't get affected by UV light or anything. All this is done. We have the front suspension still has to be painted individually, but I'll show you our ladder bars here. We fully welded our accent plates on the ladder bars, and we painted them black, but I'm going to paint these silver because they're underneath the car. It'll be dark under there, and so if I paint the ladder bar silver, you'll see black behind it and you'll be able to actually read the lettering. But we paint it Blitz Black for the durability of it, and then we'll spray it silver. So the other thing we did is we taped off the ends of the front roll bar and the back, or the front hoop, and then our head bars. All that and the knee bar is all welded solid. We just taped the ends up where we're going to weld it back into the car, and we sprayed that black because it's really hard to get around all that stuff. We had some small repairs to do to the trunk lid, which we got done. It was rusty on the bottom lip. Got that finished, and then took it down to bare metal and put everything, all the body panels, the doors, the bodies, in sealer. After we sealed the car, we took seam sealer and all the holes or floor pans, like somebody put floor pans in this. So all those seams we cleaned up and then seam sealed it so that way it's watertight. And we did that top and bottom. And then what I like to do is use a spray-on bed liner. And instead of using a whole kit on the car, what we do is take one bottle and we heavy coat the firewall and then go on the underneath side of the car. And all we're trying to do is get a uniform texture to it. And then we go ahead and use Blitz Black to actually make it black. So that way you're not using the whole kit to try to get the whole thing black. Like, in my experience, I don't think it helps putting on the bed liner that thick to reduce noise. I really don't think that does anything. I think after you put jute matting in a car, in the carpet and the door panels, that's what's really going to make the difference. You can see here we got the firewall done, and underneath the car so it looks super clean. The outside is all in sealer, which we taped off with plastic because the spray gun really splatters it. And even though we still got to do all the body work and stuff like that, it just makes it a little bit easier to clean up. So the other thing we did is somebody put a new, well, new to them, inner trunk panel right here. So we went ahead and sprayed that with rhino lining and then blitz blacked it also. The other thing we did is we left the roll bar in there, and then we can disconnect it and drop it down a little bit, paint it black, and then paint, or we're going to use the blitz black to paint the floor, the inside of the car, so it's all sealed. Then we're probably going to put the body back onto the chassis and get it all bolted down, get the rest of the roll cage all welded in there, and then we're going to start doing body work to this thing. And we're not going to do like, well, the car's a race car, so street car, but like race car themed. It would take a bazillion hours to get this thing pinned straight. We're going to do a dive bomber special. I'm going to get a couple guys on this thing, get it smooth, not straight, and we're going to do a killer paint job on it. It's going to have a 572 cubic inch motor. That's going to be cool. The only other thing that we have to do is the front wrap. Still got to weld that solid. And the reason why I haven't done the front tilt video yet is because on the front of the car, down low where so my roller's right here, right there is going to be the Zeus fastener, and I got to weld the tab on the body itself and line up the hole right there. And I just made an executive decision to do that when it's right before paint, so that way I can just clean up the area where I weld, get it in primer, and then shoot the rest of the car, and I'll know that the front wrap is going to align with the body and the Zeus fastener is going to work. And one of these days, we're going to have a gasser pitcher, and we're going to pull the Godzilla out because the grass is starting to take it over. You know what's nice about working at night? It's nice and cold. So that's it for this episode. Basically, we've just been doing a lot of taking apart, cleaning, and painting. But join us next week when we'll be taking the painted 56 chassis and we'll be putting our rear suspension, front suspension, and all the brakes. We got a bunch of tips and tricks that we do on our car, and maybe it'll help you out. Meanwhile, I've been working on this Charger like crazy, so we're going to do a cold start and pull it outside. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time on Dive Bomber's Garage.